Hi, it's me again. Today I'm working on putting a bike rack on my truck. It's a Ford F150 Platinum 2022. Don't know if you care about that, but I bought a Rhino Rack and I already had this sweet bed cover from Retracks Truck Card. I think it's a Rhino Rack thing. I don't know, my ex-husband bought it. He's really smart. So, solid purchase. Okay, so the first thing I did was to lay out all of these pieces like they show in here. So usually we go through a YouTube video and it's windy, but I like to go by the manufacturer's directions because then I can yell at them and not people on YouTube. So don't yell at people on YouTube. You yell at the manufacturer. It's all their fault. I'm just kidding. Don't yell at anybody. And we'll see how this goes. But first I wanted to lay everything out. I made sure I had all of these doohickeys matched with the other kind of doohickeys, the flat versus the, I guess, auto locking. I don't know. And then I had all of these doohickeys. So we're gonna start with step one and see how this bad boy goes. Oh, also, first of all, it's windy and my hair looks fabulous. And this is how you do it as a single mom. I have my children at a open gym gymnastics while I'm here in the shade trying not to die in this fall weather that's 85 degrees. So send me thoughts and prayers. Okay, so the first step is this is called a hex nut, which I guess means this bolt is a hex bolt, and so this makes it a nut, even though it's more square or rectangular shape. Listen, this isn't for experts. This is for people trying to do their best with the time they have available. All right, it says to slide it into each track at rear of vehicle. I'm assuming I'm gonna need all four since this is my setup. So I probably need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need all four on each side used, is my assumption. So I tried to put in the nut on each of these little screw holes, and I don't think it has a specific direction. So we're just gonna, oh snap, that was easy. Cool, I'm gonna add 4 more. Okay, now that I have those slid in there beautifully, yeah, over there and over here, it says to place the mounting plate onto the track and add these bad boys. Okay, so I'm gonna add my little mounts right now. Okay, and based on the directionality shown in the instructions, you add this little screw thingy first and then the flat thingy second. And I'm gonna do it on the outside. Okay, well that's where it's not clear. Cause yeah, here, yeah, it's clear on the outside, sure. Okay, so I was able to get the bolts into the hex nuts and I didn't want to tighten either side down too much so that it could still slide, because God only knows how long I need this. This will be so fun without a bike to measure. Okay, but I did one. Now I have 3 more to do. Okay, so I got all 4 done. 1, 2, 3, 4. They still move. This one's a little tight, so I'm not sure what I did wrong there, but moving on to the next step. Don't you love my pink tools? Oh, are my kids coming out? Gotta check. No. Okay. It's like that one lady on social. She's like, was that the baby? Was that the baby? My kids are 6 and 4, and I still do that. It never ends. Anywho, prepare the leg. I think these are supposed to go in the holes you don't use, but it didn't say that in the directions yet. Oh, it's in step 4. We're not there yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, prepare the leg for installation. I'm supposed to, yep, I already took that out. Locking studs, retract, unlock. I'm guessing these are already unlocked. Keep locking levers in place. Oh my God, this is confusing. Hold on. Okay, so I did figure out, I mean, it's very clear. Unlock, and you push it together. And now I'm gonna put these grommets in. So we come over here, we have the item number, and we push so it doesn't rattle. Oh Lord, need 2 hands. Okay, so you're supposed to go take these bad boys and put them onto what I just installed on the side. But I did see another video when I was doing my research like a good girl. I saw that they had already mounted these bad boys to the legs. So I think I'm gonna try that method. Okay, so in order to get these thingies off, you have to use this thingy. And look, I did find this great measuring tool. Now, so somebody told me how to get this out. Gonna work on that. Okay, fam. So you just pull it out because it was already unlocked that way. And then you can just slide this bad boy out of here. Oh, my Midwestern's coming out, even though I was raised in Arkansas. My parents would be so disappointed. Get out of here. Okay, so I couldn't do it on the ground because I was doing it kind of upside down and gravity is working against me. So I put it on the tailgate. And that way the little silver thing could lay down. And I put the screw through there and was able to finally get it aligned. And that side screwed in, but I can still move it a little bit so it's not too tight. So gonna do the other 3. And this time I tried just to unscrew it ever so very, like it's like 1 thread on there, and then I just slid it on, but that was also hard. So it's just hard either way, it's not hard. It's just not simplistic, but I was able to do it this way, so now I just have to screw it in. So I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. Okay, I was able to keep these loose on here, so not screw that in all the way, but then lock it so that it stayed in here even though this could still move. And then I was able to, I don't even know if this is the right way to measure this, but I did it here and it's like 15 centimeters? No, millimeters. Excuse me. And that's around 15. So I'm going to take this off now and then tighten these down. Now look at that beauty. Whoa, about fell out of my truck. Anyway, this is the real me. Hi. I don't know where I went these yet because I don't have my bikes on here yet, so they're not installed. And we have these nice and locked. I think I might even wait to put the outsides on to the very end to make sure it doesn't mess up. Okay, well, they're both installed now. I did the same thing preemptively where I measured to the 15 mark before I put them on and then tightened down these bolts. I think, did I? Yep, okay. Looks good. Also, dear Rhino Rack, why in one set did I get 2 of these measure sticks? I don't know why I'm saying measure, but it's fine. And 4 of these guys. And then when I took this back off and dumped it out, I got 2, 4, 6 of those and 1 measure stick. So did I miss something here? I might have missed something. I'll let you know. Okay, ignore the trash because, you know, it says please recycle, so I'm gonna do my best. Time to add the 1-up. Ooh, is that backwards? Supposed to be inside, outside? Outside. Okay, I'm gonna switch those. Just thinking out loud, you know. And time to add these 1-up bike racks to this beautiful Rhino Rack that I added to this truck. Don't I look cool? I think I'm gonna look cool. But better yet, I can pack this whole thing full of camping gear and take our bikes so my kids won't scream at me, and that's the ultimate goal. I haven't opened these up to look at the tools, but it looks like I'm supposed to step 1, 2, optimal flush mount. No, I do not need a flush mount. Do not need a flush mount. Okay, looks like 2 steps. All right, we'll see how easy this is. All right, so step 1 said to slide the carriage bolts, which I thought were those guys at first, but it's definitely these ladies. And you gotta slide them into this area. So I gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just aligned them with the back headrest in my truck so that there was space in the middle, and I tried to make sure it wasn't obstructing any views while I was driving and looking in my rearview mirror. So I'm gonna do that and see how it goes. Okay, so I was able to thread these easily on here onto these while holding this, and it was super easy to do with one person, and use this tool to tighten all 8 bolts. I waited until Oh man, I hope I didn't squish my nice new Rhino Rack too much, but I waited until the rubber kind of buckled. I actually have no idea how tough that Rhino Rack is. Hopefully it's as tough as a rhinoceros, but I guess that's why you gave a bunch of extra rubber stripping, because I probably ruined it, and let's just hope I didn't squeeze this middle to be bent. But it feels very safe, and I have no idea if it's even at the close to the right angle. Well, I guess we'll see when we put bikes on it, but seems to work. Seems to look pretty good. I will give an update when I put bicycles on it and let you know how I did. And I'll just go put the end caps on right now. Okay, we have that all set up, nice and locked up, looking pretty good. I actually didn't need any of my tools except for the box cutter and the scissors to open some of this stuff. This is all the extra parts, and I'm keeping the directions because I need it for the loading bike portion. I have my keys here. These are for when you take the rack itself off so you can cover up the screws. So I'll leave that. You definitely need to keep this because it has that special hole. And then keeping all these plus the extra rubber pieces. I wish I had 2 more of these so I could place 1, 2, 3, 4 that I probably messed up. But we'll see. And then these really cool tools. I'm gonna keep all of this in my truck so I don't lose it and I always know where it's at. But yeah, overall not too bad. Actually really impressed that I was able to do it by myself and not curse at anybody. So proud. Good job, Rhino Rack and 1-Up bike racks. I would definitely buy from you guys again. Thank you.